What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's the Historian back for an album review. A little bit of a hiatus for the last couple of days, but some new music has come out, including some releases, at least one particular release that I was not anticipating coming out, but I hope to upload between 6 to 8 videos of reviews this afternoon. And I'm still trying to get caught up on some of the music that previously came out as well. But nonetheless, this is going to be a review for the latest project from Apollo Brown and Bronze Nazareth. Fucking flies, dude. And Bronze just released on the 19th the Sleigh Boats with Seatbelts with Four Eyes. But now he finds himself behind the mic. And I've always been a fan of Apollo Brown. He has some very soulful production, oftentimes very, very hard-hitting. And even when he does that hard-hitting production, it still comes across in a soulful, melodic way, I guess you could try to suggest. But I've always been a fan of Apollo Brown's production. He's put out some really, really dope projects. You know, artists like Razkaz, OC, Guilty Simpson, and a ton of artists through, obviously, Mellow Music. But here we are with this newest release from Apollo Brown and Bronze Nazareth, Funeral for a Dream. This was released on 7/25/25, 12 tracks, about 43 minutes is what it clocks in at. And I can say, for starters, this is a solid project. I enjoyed this project. I do think that I enjoyed Sleigh Boats with Seatbelts a little bit more, but you know, I kind of would drop that production on this right around a 4.5, and lyrically like a 3. That's kind of how I look at this project. So let's just get right into the track listing. There is a very, very few features. So it starts off with Next Dream. Banshee Walk is a dope opener after the short intro. Enough Lord, another track I enjoyed right there. Blue Albacore was really, really dope. Lavender featuring Love Jones. Wheel of Fortune, Meeting in the Clouds. Faded Pictures. Smorgasbord. The really dope Lemon Glue featuring Eddie Kane. And then it ends with The Quiet Years. So, like I said, from a production standpoint, I would put this at like a 4.5. Lyrically, right around a 3. So very solid. Because again, being a fan of Apollo Brown's production, I pretty much knew as I going into this project that I was going to enjoy the production, and I did. So with the production and the lyrics, my overall rating for this album is 3.5 mics. So 3.5 mics for Funeral for a Dream. I do think this is going to carry some replay value just because, again, for me personally, I just really enjoy the production style of Apollo Brown. I couldn't tell you a project that he's been a part of that I haven't enjoyed. So, Apollo Brown, Bronze Nazareth, 7/25/25, Funeral for a Dream, 3.5 mics. And as always, stay tuned because I got a lot more album reviews coming at you.